Yes, I did. Okay, guys. Welcome to this first video. I'm gonna do this one in English, but I'm gonna try to upload another video similar to this one, completely in Spanish, so that you guys can sit down with your parents or your friends or whoever is in your house, and if you didn't understand anything with this video, you can understand it in the one in Spanish. The purpose of this one today is just to give you the steps that you're gonna follow every day, working with Google Classroom. Okay, so right now I saw that about half of you already have logged into your accounts, accepted the invitation, and you're already in my room. So we have been texting and communicating through Google Classroom, which is a good thing. And now what we need is for everyone to be able to log in and see the Google Classroom. Fifth graders and fourth graders, remember that you have two classrooms that you have to accept the invitation to. You have to accept the invitation to the math one, and you both have to accept the invitation to the science one. Okay, so don't do one and not the other, because you're missing out. Okay, because I'm gonna post everything related to science, fourth and fifth. I'm gonna post it on the same classroom. You're all there. Fourth and fifth graders are all in that classroom, the one that says 5B, 4B science. And then each one of you is, if you're a fifth grader, you have to go to the math fifth grade. And if you're a fourth grader, you have to accept the one for fourth grade math. Okay, what are we gonna do? Or what are you gonna do every day? So when you are ready to start your day, first thing that you're gonna do, I know that you're gonna be tempted to go to YouTube, to my channel, and see what did I post, but I want you to first go to your Google account, and this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change here to a clean Google page. So imagine that you are on your tablet or on your laptop or even your phone. Okay, you go to Chrome or you go to whatever browser you're using, and you go to a clean Google page. Now, if it's your device, if it's your tablet, or if it's the tablet that the school gave you, you're probably already signed in. Okay, so here it won't say sign in. But if you're not, all you have to do is click here, sign in. And what I did was I created a fake student. This is this student is not real. I created it so that you can see what you have to do. So if you have already logged in into that device, your account should be here. Okay, you should see your name here. Now, if you haven't logged in, then you're gonna click here, use another account, and you're gonna write your email, your school email. Okay, the whole thing, the one that ends in students.garland at .net. Now, if you do not have that, or you don't remember, I can help you out figure it out, or I can help you remember, or I can help you look for it in Skyward. But for that, you need to send me an email so that I can call your parents and we can do it over the phone. Okay, once you enter your email, you enter your password, and you log into your account. Now, in this case, this student, Javier De Soto, so I'm gonna click his account, and it's gonna ask me for his password. And now he's already in, and you can tell that he's already in because here it's his initial. Okay, so if he is one of you, every day he's gonna come here, he's gonna go into his account, and he's gonna click the tiles or the Google apps, and he's gonna look for his classroom. He's gonna click on his classroom, and now he's gonna be in his classrooms page. Now, he only has one classroom because this is the one that I created for this example, but you should have all my classrooms, the science one and the math one, and if any other teacher has created another classroom, you should have that as well. And if they sent you an invite, you need to accept that invite. You need to be able to enter in each classroom. Okay, so this is my 5B math. And as you can see, this is the door. This is what he's gonna use to enter the classroom. It says the class, it says the teacher, it tells you the teacher right here, and he can already see some work that he has there. Look at what it says here, due Friday. So it has a list of things that I posted and that he has to do by Friday, okay? But don't worry about that. What you're gonna do, in this case, Javier is gonna do, he's gonna click here and he's gonna enter the classroom. Now he's in the main page of his classroom. And as you can see, it has three very important tabs up here: Stream, Classwork, and People. We're gonna come back to Stream, but we're gonna start with People because this is the one that you're gonna use the least, okay? This is only a list of the people that are in the classroom. In your case, you should, when you click People, you should be able to see me, the teacher. You should be able to see maybe Mr. Vierne, or the principal, the assistant principal, other teachers that I have shared my classroom with, and then the list of all the students or your classmates that are here, okay? But you're not gonna use this People tab for anything, just not for now. So the main two tabs are Classwork and Stream. Now let's go to Classwork. So in this case, when Javier clicked in Classwork, he saw that I had already created a topic, and the topic was decimal division, right? And there are two tasks or two assignments that he has to do. Now, all that he can see here is that they're due on March 27, which is the Friday. This is just an example. So let's say that Javier doesn't remember if he already did one of these two. So he can go here where it says view your work. He can click here, and then it tells him that both of them are still assigned to him. That means that he hasn't completed them. Now, you can click here and see everything that is assigned to you. You can click here, return with grade, and see everything that you already completed, sent it to me, and I graded it and sent it back to you with a grade. So you can click there and see that. And here in missing, you can see everything that you haven't done and the deadline already went through. So if you have tasks here or assignments in missing, then you're in a bad place because you let them pass, you let the deadline pass and you didn't complete them. So in this case, Javier has two assigned tasks, and he has to do them. Okay, so let's go back. So this is for him to see his work. Okay, I want to go back to wait. Okay, so this is the classroom, the classwork tab. So what else can he do here? Well, there's a class drive folder up here that he can click to find other things that I may put there so that he can use to help himself solve the problems or help himself do the assignment if it's a math assignment. Anything that I need you to use, I'm gonna put there, and I'm gonna say, hey, check the class drive folder because I put something there that it can help you. Okay, for now the Google Calendar we're not gonna use. Okay, so this page is very important because it tells you what you have to do. Now, you may have one or two things, or you may have a lot of things here. What you need to concern yourself, what you need to be really vigilant and really take care is that when you click here, view your work, everything that you have here is already completed, and we're gonna do that now. So let's go to Stream. This is like your normal Facebook or Instagram or TikTok wall, okay? El muro. So this is where you see not only everything that I've posted, just like here, but you see every conversation that we're having or the class is having. Anything that you post here as a comment, we all can see. Okay, so if you post a question there or if you post a comment there, is because you want the rest of your class, me, and maybe the principal, the assistant principal, and other teachers to see. Now, guys, I know that we are isolated right now. I know that some of you are, if you're like me, sometimes you're really bored, but this is not for you to start chatting about, I don't know, the movie that you just saw in Netflix or whatever. If you want to do that, just call each other. we're losing the ability to talk to each other. So get the phone and call your friends and talk about the movie that you just saw, but don't use this space to chat about those things. This is mainly for classwork, okay? And remember, everything that you post here is public. That means that everybody will see. Okay, so in this case, Javier goes to his stream and he sees here that says upcoming, and again he has due Friday, 2 things, okay? And he can click here, view all, to see if he has more. And he also sees them here. He also sees them here that I already posted them. So he decided that he's gonna do his assignments to get them done with, okay? So if you see here, this one says that I posted it at 2:07 p.m. and this one at 2:09. So this one is the oldest one. So Javier thinks, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this one first because he posted this one first, and now then I'm gonna move with to this one. Okay. For my 5th graders, remember when we were talking about finding fossil fuels in different layers? The oldest layer was the one in the bottom because it was the one that deposited first, right? And then the others deposited on top. So the deeper the layer, the older it is. It's the same thing here. The further down the assignment is, that means that I posted it a long time ago, and you should take care of those first, okay? So in this case, he goes here, he's gonna click here, and it's gonna take him to the main assignment page. This is very important, guys. This is the key. This is where you're gonna work. Okay, let's go step by step. It says here, this icon here in pink, that means that it is an assignment. This is the due date, when he has to, or he or she has to turn it in. The topic or the title of the assignment, YouTube video, decimal division, who posted it, in this case I posted it, instructions. And I want to make a stop here, and I want to talk to you about instructions. Guys, if there was ever an important time for you to read the instructions, it's now, because you're not gonna have me next to you to ask me, Mr. S, what do I have to do? Mr. S, how do I do this? Now what you have is the tool of reading. You have to use reading to inform yourself and let yourself find out what is it that you have to do. I'm always going to put instructions, but if you don't read them, then you're not going to know what to do. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put instructions in all my work. If you text me or if you send me a message asking me a question that I already put on the instructions, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, so read the instructions, guys. Read them carefully. So in this case, it says watch the video, follow along the explanations, comment on one. It should say comment on what you learned, make it a public comment, and mark as done or turn in. We're gonna talk about that. So what is Javier gonna do? Javier is gonna click on the video, and it's gonna take him to a YouTube video. In this case, it's my video on YouTube, and he's gonna watch the video. Okay, so he's gonna watch the video. He can have his notebook or a piece of paper where he jots down or writes down notes, and he's gonna follow the problem with me. If I'm discussing something that you already know how to do because we already did it during the year, you can pause the video and you can do it yourself, and then you can unpause the video and see if you got it right. Okay, so once Javier finishes the video, he's gonna click here on this arrow. It's gonna come back. Now he can do 2 things, one of 2 things. He can come here and click this pink button that says mark as done, and that will tell me that he completed his assignment, this one. Or he can come here where it says class comment, and he can add a comment. But this is the public space for comments. So he can add, for example, Mr. S, I liked the video, but I fell asleep. Halfway through. Okay, now if he clicks here on this arrow, that means that that post is going to be public and everybody's going to get to see it, which it's okay if that's what you want. Now let's say that he wants to send me a comment, a private comment to the teacher. So he can come here where it says private comments, and he can say, well, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Mr. S, I like the video. Okay? And he can post that comment. And then in the private comment, he can go on ahead and say, Mr. S, could you make the videos more fun? Okay, and now this comment gets to me, to the teacher, because it is a private comment. Okay, good. So what's gonna happen now that he's already finished? If he completed all of this and he just went in and closed the tab or closed Google and did not click here, mark as done, then I never knew he did it. So this is a very important button that you have to click when you finish your task. Now, we can do one more thing. Let's say that, I don't know, you want to show me something that you did while you were watching the video. So there's this button here that says add to create. And when you click it, it gives you a lot of options. Let's say that you wanted to create a drawing. So here, you click drawing, and it makes a drawing document that you can send me. Now you wait a few minutes or a few moments, it's already done. You can click on it, or Javier can click on it, and it takes him to the Google Draw. And here he can make a drawing, or he can show me the notes that he made. If you are here in drawing, you see this icon here that it has the line. If you click on the arrow and you go to scribble, it's a pen that you can use to scribble. And you can say, hey, Mr. S, I found out that 12 plus 12 is 23. And then I can hit you back with, no, it's 24. Use your fingers, count. Okay, so anyway, there's a lot that you can do to show me your work and to show me that you are following with following a video, or following, or that you can you're getting the understanding of what we're doing. And so when you finish this, you don't have to save, you don't have to do anything. The only thing that you need to do is close it, and it is already here. And if you click it again, you're gonna see that it brings back just what you did. So you never lose it. Okay, so let's say that he did that, and now he's ready to turn in. You see that his button changed from mark as done to turn in. So now he's gonna turn it in. He clicks here, and it tells you, it asks you, hey, you're gonna turn this, and it has a drawing that you made. Is it okay? You click turn in, and that's it. And look at the magic. Now if you click here on the 3 lines here, and you go back to classes, you go back to here. When you go to classwork, look at this, YouTube video, view your work. If you click on view your work, it says that he already turned in the YouTube video decimal division. So if you are figuring out, oh my God, did I do this one? Did I do this one? This is the way to check, but you have to turn them in, because I can't see them if you do not turn them in. Okay, so in this case, Javier already turned in the decimal division video that I asked him to see, but he's still missing the individual practice. So let's click this one, and this is the last thing that I'm going to show you, and it gives you your work, right? You can click it here, or you can go to your wall and click it here. This one. So it's right here. So it says here that it's assigned. So and here are the instructions. Completa la hoja y sométela por Classroom. Complete the worksheet and submit it on Google Classroom. So you're gonna click on the worksheet, and it's gonna take you to the worksheet. And this is actually a page that you can write on. This is a Spanish problem. En una venta de mercado, Julián compró 5 melones que pesaron un total de 27.52 libras. Encuentra el peso promedio. So here you can simply follow along and answer the questions, right? The best way you can. And down here it says show your work. And you may say, but Mr. S, how am I going to show my work? Well, you can do a Google drawing like the one we did before, or, and this is really cool, you can come, let's say that you're working on a separate piece of paper, right? You're doing your work on a piece of paper. So when you're ready to turn it in, but you want to show me that piece of paper, you can come here to insert an image and click on camera. And that's gonna activate the camera on your device, and you're gonna see your face, right? You don't see me here because I'm already using the camera to record this, but right here you would see my face, and then you can take your piece of paper with the work, and you can put it in front of the camera, right? And you can snap a picture right here with this button here, blue button. Or you can tell your mom or your sibling to click the button so you show me the work that you did, okay? But please, if you do this, don't do what some students do, that, hey, Mr. S, look at my work, and they show me just a little bit of the work, and they never never get the entire paper in front of the camera, okay? So this is one way. Another way that you can show me your work, okay? And once he's ready to turn it in, because he's already answered the whole thing, he comes here, this button that says turn in, he's gonna click it, and then again it's gonna ask you, are you sure you wanna submit this work? Is it ready? So you click turn in, boom, and I already see the work that you turned in. And now if Javier goes back to his classwork and he clicks on view your work, boom, everything is turned in. And look at that, look how cool this is. If he goes back to his classroom, here in upcoming says, woohoo, no work due soon. That means that you turned everything in. Okay guys, so this is the way that we're gonna do this for the foreseeable future, okay? For the until we can go back to school, this is the way that we're gonna work. I'm gonna post here daily, and I'm gonna post daily videos on YouTube, my videos, okay? And I'm gonna also post other material that you can use on your own. I know that some of you are gonna want to go to my YouTube page first, but come here first, because I do have a lot of tutorial videos in my YouTube channel, but here is where I can tell you exactly what I want you to watch or I want you to see. Okay, so anyway, I know this is a lot of information. I know this video is quite long. I didn't mean to make it this long, but because we're just starting with this, it's gonna take us a while, okay? So come back to the video, watch it again. If you didn't understand something, wait for me to upload the Spanish version of the video, and then we can email back and forth, or we can call each other over the phone to try to answer any questions, okay? There's a lot more that we need to learn with Google Classroom, but for now, if you go back and you watch this video 2 or 3 times, you're gonna know, you're gonna be a master at least what I need you to be a master on, for us to be able to continue our learning, okay? So anyway, keep working. Remember that from tomorrow on, our days are just as if you were in school. So I'm gonna be here the whole day, okay? I may close my eyes at times because I have 2 monitors here just blasting at my face, but I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be on the phone too, but the best way to communicate with me is via Google Classroom, or just send me an email, okay? So anyway, we'll talk again, and I'll see you. Cool. Peace.